Knowledge is power. Knowledge can be hidden. I do believe we're in a time where knowledge is right in front of our faces, and it's up to us to seek it, to see it, to hear it, to speak it. But I also believe that we are moving out of a time where knowledge was hidden on purpose from us. I can't get the magician card out of my mind. It's been with me for a few days now, and I've tried to put it off, speaking about it, but Spirit won't let me. So we're gonna start with speaking on the magician card in tarot. To me, the magician card is a card of magic, obviously. It's a card of divine power. The magician is a bridge from Source, God, to the earth plane. Beth means house. And when I think of house or a house, I think of security. I think of shelter from the elements. I think of what Jesus spoke about, which is building your house on a firm foundation, on the rock, something solid instead of sand, something finicky, slippery. And if you have a house built on a rock, you feel firm, you feel secure, you feel taken care of. However, if your house is built on slippery sand, you feel insecure. You feel at any moment with just a small wind, everything can be taken away from you. I believe I'm speaking on the magician card because, number one, it's very fitting for our time in general. But also, I think it really is going to coincide with our Mercury retrograde coming up. When you think about magicians in our society, you think of a sleight of hand, right? You think of trickery, magic. You know it's not real, but you pay to go see it anyways. And the better the magician, the better the trick of the mind, the more you're entertained. I do believe that is where we're moving out of. We're becoming wiser. We're no longer thrilled with the trick of the hand. We want the real stuff. We don't want the false miracles that evil can provide. We want to see mountains being moved. The real stuff. The divine magic. How many of you are confused or fearful of AI? I know I was. AI is a conglomerate of statistics. That's all it is. Which sounds very innocent when you just stop there. But when I think about our history and what our statistics are made up of, that's where it gets a little sketchy for me. Our history was full of male domination, lack mindsets, fear, war, consumerism, not only hierarchical thinking, but also hypersexuality. And these are the things that our statistics are still made up of. Therefore, our AI, all of our algorithms, are a mechanism to keep us trapped in that system. The hope, the good news, we are the statistics. We are the system. Every move we make, literally, creates our matrix. So what does that mean for us? It means we are in a time where responsibility and accountability is at the peak of the peakest peak of the mountain. Our government would like to point fingers and blame the other side, which I find very hilarious in my own little way. But the responsibility and the accountability really lies in each and every single one of us. Not one of us is gonna get away with not taking responsibility here. But the great news is that puts the power back in our hands. We no longer have to look outside of ourselves to blame. We no longer have to kick people out of our spaces, of our nation, because we understand that we were foreigners first. We understand that everything that you see outside of yourself was created from internal turmoil. And this is a concept we're just barely grasping onto. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take some practice. But the more we clean our own vessels, the more the matrix will be shaped into exactly what we want. And what I think we all really want is heaven. I know that's what I want. I want love. And I believe that heaven promises the highest form of love. A love that is strong enough to stand up for what is right. Not one that cowers in the shadows and says, he did it, she did it. A love that encompasses every single being on this earth. How is that possible? It's magic. I believe that's where we're going. And I don't care what you believe, because I believe. That's where I'm going. And I'm going to take as many motherfuckers as I can with me. You best believe that. I'm wishing you guys all the best. The most amount of clarity that one could ever have, because we're definitely going to need clarity, discernment, tapping into oneself, moving forward, because shit's gonna get tricky. There's a lot of magicians out there that are ill-dignified. But I believe in us. I think we're all waking up now. We're able to see. And I'm excited. I never thought this time would come, ever, especially in my lifetime. Hell no. Hell no. But I see it now, you guys. Can't you see it? Shit's shifting. It's not always going to be pretty. You're not always going to feel spunky. But if we can keep our eyes on the prize, with guidance, we are going to make this happen. I declare that manipulation will no longer work on us. I declare that lies will be illuminated. I declare that love will lead this ship home. Big love, as always. Mwah!